Hey, happy Sunday morning. It is Sunday, November 10th, and we are going to be. I skipped a day. Not that I'm going to skip it totally, um, but I'm going to talk a little bit about it and the um, uh, just in the context of um, fascism, Hitler, not. This is not a political statement for today. No. Um, if if some of the pundits are right, I voted for a fascist, but I'm not going any further than that. I think we'll find out that not true. But in 1938, on November 9th, that would have been the today in history for yesterday. If we had a today in history, which you know, I just skipped because I don't really like talking about it too much, because it was a terrible event in history. It was called Crystal. It became known as Crystal Nacht, or Night of the Broken Glass, and I'll tell you why. Hitler, since he came in power in 1933, had always his main campaign promise was to purge the Jews and other unfavorable types of people. Well, in 1938, this purge kind of began. German Nazis, soldiers, and others went through the streets of Berlin and started breaking windows and smashing and terrorizing Jewish businesses, killing many and causing so much damage that the people who owned these businesses could never recover. And it became known as Kristallnacht. It's kind of a foreshadowing of the terrible thing called the Holocaust. So that's what happened on November 9th in history, and I don't mean to make any glib comment about it, but I am going to switch to a more, how do I put it, nicer today in history, and that would have happened today, November 10th, but back in 1969, and a TV show debuted, and not just a TV show, a TV show that is actually still in production today, over 50 years later, 55 to be exact. It's its 55th birthday, and it was something new. Now, there had been children's shows in the morning before. Captain Kangaroo was still one of my fondest childhood memories. But this one blended entertainment, humor, and education. And not that, we had Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood too, but this was Sesame Street. And throughout its history, Sesame Street has been teaching children of all races, creeds, about each other, and about how we can get along. So it's kind of, I remember back in, I guess it had to be 1969, my mom must have heard that this was coming on and wanted me to sit down and watch it, and I did. And I remember earlier on, it used to come on twice a day where we were. It was the same show each time. It would come on early in the morning, I guess, so when the kids were going to school, they might catch it, or it went and then it happened around the 3 o'clock, maybe 4 o'clock area, time-wise. So kids who were coming home from school, if they had missed it, they saw it again. I guess probably one of the most famous parts about it are the Muppets, and the Muppets are still around today. And here's to you, Sesame Street. Happy birthday. Goodbye.